We're going to start seated in Sukhasana. Ankles crossed. Go ahead and close your eyes. Let your legs grow heavy. Feeling your tailbone, your sits bones connect with the mat or the ground. And then finding a straight line from there. Pulling your belly button up and in just a little bit. Shoulders relaxed. Start to tune into the breath. Slow it down. Let the rest of the world get quiet. Just come into your body. It's so important to check in with ourselves, with the breath, with any emotions or anything going on physically. We're just checking in, being aware. Taking this moment to set aside any thoughts and just bring yourself into the present. On your inhale, you're letting the breath flow from the top of the head all the way down the length of the spine to fill all four corners of your torso. And on your exhale, your stomach empties first and the breath flows back up and out the mouth. It can be hard to breathe like this. Most of us breathe such shallow breaths in the throat, the chest. We're taking it nice and deep, cleansing, getting rid of old, stale air so you can bring in new, fresh air. You can keep your eyes closed or open, them, your choice. Just let your head fall over to the right side. So the right ear comes to the right shoulder. Breathe into the side of that neck. Relax both shoulders. We'll bring the right hand down to the mat beside you. Our left hand's going to reach to the left side and then up towards the sky and over to the right side. Big side body stretch. Maybe you bring your nose up towards the ceiling, maybe opening the eyes, gazing up. And exhale, release. We'll let the head tilt over to the left side. Again, pulling both shoulders down, so you're pulling that right shoulder away from the right ear and letting the left ear fall to the left shoulder. Then our right hand reaches to the right side and up and over to the left. Again, breathing into the side. And exhale, release. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, twist to your right. That left hand comes to the right thigh. Right hand comes behind. And gaze over the right shoulder, back behind you. Nice, gentle twist. Inhale, reach both arms up. Center. Exhale, we'll twist to the left. So the left hand comes behind, gaze over that left shoulder. And come back to center again. Inhale one more time, reach both arms up. And exhale, release, arms down. You can bring the hands forward to come onto hands and knees, or uncross the ankles, bring them to the side. We'll come to meet in hands and knees together. Your tabletop position. Bringing the wrists right underneath the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Go ahead and spread the fingertips. Kind of claw them down into the mat. Pressing away from the floor so your arms are nice and active. Spine is straight, pulling the belly button up and in. And we'll keep the tops of the feet pressed down into the mat to start. On an inhale, we'll carve a line with the nose, look up, tailbone comes up, belly falls towards the floor. And exhale, we'll bring the nose towards the chest, or chin to chest, gaze towards your thighs, pull your back muscles up towards the sky. Inhale, carve a line with the nose, look up, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round the spine, tailbone tucks under. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Coming back to your neutral spine. So, wrists are right underneath the shoulders again. We're going to slide this right foot back behind you, bringing it straight, toes stay on the floor. And find this kind of sawing motion where you're rocking forward and then back, pressing that right heel back, and come forward and back, just stretching out the back of that right leg. Then from here, we're going to pivot this left foot over to the left side of the mat. So it actually comes off of the mat onto the floor. And then coming onto the outer edge of this right foot. So you're pressing that full right foot down. We'll reach this right arm up towards the sky. A little modified side plank here, or gate pose. And we'll reach this right arm towards the top of the mat. Big side body stretch. And then exhale, release that. That right hand comes down. We'll bring it all back to center. Keep this right leg straight. Then pulling your belly button up and in, engaging the core, we will lift that right foot off of the ground. Flexing the right foot, toes pointed down. And then stabilizing on your right hand on this left knee, we're going to reach the left arm forward. So you now have your left arm and your right leg straight. Then staying here, or we can exhale, bring the left elbow towards the right knee, kind of crunch it into the middle. This right heel pulls up towards the right thigh. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, crunch it in. One more time, we'll inhale, reach, and exhale, crunch. And release, back to your tabletop. Go ahead and bring the knees to the width of the mat. Big toes touch, come back and sit on your heels, reaching the arms forward. Resting your forehead onto the floor and really activating through those arms. So you're still reaching the arms forward. Or maybe you place the elbows down and rotate the wrists a little bit here. Working on the hands and knees can be really hard on your wrists if you're not used to it. So we're just being aware of that, being gentle with your body. And on your next exhale, go ahead and rise back up. Hands come under the wrists or the shoulders. Knees come under the hips. Finding your alignment right there first. Then we'll slide the left foot back. Left leg is straight, and find that sawing motion again. So rocking forward and back. Feeling that stretch through the back of the left leg. Then we'll pivot this right foot over to the side. Left leg, you pivot, press the whole foot down. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. Then we'll bring the left hand to reach towards the top of the mat. Big side body stretch, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release. Left hand comes down. We'll bring it all back to tabletop and we'll straighten this left leg out again. Engaging the core. Go ahead and lift that left leg up. Left foot is flexed, toes pointed down. Then reaching this right arm forward. Finding your balance here. Exhale, right elbow and left knee come in. Crunch it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, last time. Hold it in. And then release it down. We'll do a cat-cow here. So inhale, tailbone and head come up, belly down. Exhale, tailbone tucks under, gaze towards the thighs. And releasing back to tabletop. Walk the hands forward just a little bit, curl the toes under. We're gonna do a nice slow rise to your down dog. Right away when you get here, start to pedal through the feet. So pressing one heel back and then the other. Don't worry about your heels touching the floor. It's more important to have a little bend in the knees here so you can press your chest towards the floor, creating an inverted V shape with your body, keeping the arms nice and strong and long. Take a couple breaths, allowing the blood to flow a little differently. And then we're going to start to take a nice slow walk all the way up to the top of the mat, finding your forward fold. So again, maybe you start with the knees bent super deep. You can let your chest fall on the thighs. Maybe grab opposite elbows, rock back and forth. Picturing a rag doll here. So you're letting every part of your body go limp, keeping the feet nice and firm, but relaxing through the shoulders, the neck, all the muscles in the face. Let it go. Then releasing the elbows. Nice and slow, we're gonna roll up. Take this as slow as you can. So stacking your knees over your ankles, then your hips over the knees. Belly button comes up and in. We'll roll the shoulders back, palms open to the front of the room. Tadasana, mountain pose. Your feet can be hip width apart, or you can bring them flush together, or maybe wider, your choice. Palms are open to the front of the room. So wherever you are, spreading the fingertips, relaxing the shoulders, close the eyes. Feel your feet pressing into the earth beneath you. So all four corners of the feet press down. And kind of find this action, the feet pulling away from each other. So they're pressing down and then they're pulling away, almost as if you were gonna rip a seam through your mat. So you want that much strength through the feet. And activating the muscles through the legs, pressing the hips forward, squeezing the backs of the legs. We're activating everything, even in our mountain pose here. Then on an inhale, go ahead and reach the arms to the sides to come all the way up. Palms come together above the head. And then flip the palms. We'll exhale, your heart leads you as you fold all the way back down. Inhale, come halfway up. Hands can come to the shins or the thighs. Elbows pull nice and tight to the sides of your body. Then we'll exhale, fold. Bring the feet together. Hands come to either sides of the feet. We'll step one foot back. And then the other one, finding your plank pose. And from here, we bring the knees down. Tops of the feet come down. And exhale, come all the way down onto the belly. Inhale, halfway up to our cobra. So your elbows stay like they're grazing the sides of your ribs as you come up. And you can have this nice and low, or you can have it higher, your choice. We'll exhale, release. Then press away from the ground, coming to your hands and knees. Curl the toes under, down dog. Pedal through the feet. Then on an exhale, we'll bend the knees, Carve a line with the nose. Look forward. Gaze right between the hands. And you can take a walk like we did before, or this time maybe you practice a little jump. We'll inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come to the sides as we reach all the way up above the head. Maybe this time you gaze up and watch the palms come together. Then exhale, slide that prayer through to your heart. Feeling your chest rise to meet the hands. Feeling your heartbeat. Be closing the eyes. Every time that you close your eyes, just quiets everything else. You come more into yourself, your center. Inhale, reach the arms down, around and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down. You can step like we did before, or hop it back. Find your plank. So going through that flow again, maybe you bring your knees down again, or this time you can practice a chaturanga. So with chaturanga, you come up onto the toes, and you come down and hover. Your elbows should be right above the wrists. Then from here, tops of the feet will come down. We'll inhale to up dog. So your arms are straight, wrists right underneath the shoulders. Stay hovering. Then exhale, down dog. So whatever flow you chose to do is great. We're going to do that one more time, whatever variation worked for you. So we'll exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop it up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms reach above the head. We'll exhale, glide that prayer through to your heart. Inhale, arms down, around and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands come down. Step or hop it back, straight into your chaturanga this time. Inhaling to your up dog or your cobra. Exhale, down dog. Pedal the feet. Take a couple breaths. Then we'll exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop it up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms together. Exhale to prayer at your heart. Inhale, arms down, around and up. Exhale, we're going to bring the big toes to touch, heels an inch apart. And sit down, find your chair pose. So as you sit down here, you want to make sure you keep your belly button up and in. You don't want your butt sticking out here, so you want a really straight spine. If it is harder for you to do this with the arms lifted, you can bring the hands to prayer. This helps to keep that straight spine. Sitting down as low as you can, maybe lower than you want to. Take one more breath. The weight of your body is in your heels. You can even lift the toes a little bit. Then we'll exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From here, we're going to lift up the right heel. You're going to slide it back, nice and gentle. Sliding it all the way back to the back of the mat. And then we'll bring the right knee down. Right foot, top of the foot comes down. This left knee you have right over the ankle. Toes pointing forward. Kind of feel this action, kind of pulling the legs towards each other, squeezing them towards each other. And then from here, we'll come up. You can start by just bringing your hands to prayer and sinking down nice and deep in this lunge. Keeping the hands at prayer at your heart, or you can bring them to the forehead. We're going to start to lean back a little bit. Gaze up towards the sky. Keep this front knee over the ankle. And then exhale, release. Bring the hands down. We'll lift that right knee up. Kind of find a little swaying motion here. Step that right foot back up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. The left heel lifts. We'll slide that left foot back and bring the left knee down. Finding your low lunge and get set up down here before you lift up. So if you have a little difficulty with having space here, you can hold blocks on either sides of that foot. Just have a little more lift so you're not collapsing into this leg. Then from here, we'll squeeze the legs together, pull your belly button up and in, and rise up. Hands to prayer at the heart. Big breaths. Keeping the hands here, or bring them to the forehead, and we'll gaze up. Take a little back bend, low lunge crescent. And exhale, release the hands down. Lift that left knee up, sway back and forth, bring it back up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach the arms up, prayer. Exhale, bring it to the heart. Take a couple breaths here. Noticing if you've let any thoughts creep in. No negativity here. So forcing yourself to lay aside any negative thoughts. Coming back to love and grace during this practice. We'll inhale, reach the arms down, around and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step or hop it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice deep breath. We'll inhale, reach the right leg up and back behind you. Three-legged dog. Bend this right knee. We're going to bring it forward. Place the right foot between the hands. So we just came into that a little bit differently than we did before. So this time you can bring the knee down again like we did before, or we're going to keep it lifted this time. And inhale, reach the arms up. Right away, coming to our high lunge. So this back foot, you are on the ball of the foot. So that back heel is pressed up towards the ceiling. You're not bringing it back behind you. Front knee is right over the ankle, pulling the belly button up and in. And kind of maybe bring the hands, bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand behind your back, and kind of feel yourself coming up taller. Pull everything into center. Your body is right between your legs. And then from there, we'll go ahead and reach the arms back up. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, go ahead and bring the hands down. Frame this right foot. Slide that right leg back, and we'll come to down dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Bend that knee, exhale, bring it forward. Place between the hands. Again, you have the option to lower this knee, or we'll keep it lifted this time, coming to our high lunge. Reaching the arms up. On the ball of the back foot. This back knee, you can have it bend a little bit, or straighten it, your choice. We're gonna bring our left hand to our belly, and that right hand behind the back. Just kind of feeling everything come to center. Belly button is up and in, engage the core, and then we'll reach those arms up. One more big breath in, and on your exhale, release it down. Slide the left leg back. This time we'll chaturanga. So lowering down, exhale, inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, release. We'll come to down dog. Pedal through the feet. And we'll inhale, reach the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, slide it forward, place between the hands. This time we're gonna pivot on the back foot. So you're pressing the outer edge of that back foot into the mat. And then we're gonna rise up. That left arm is gonna come back, Right arm comes forward, warrior two. I'm gonna switch here so you can see the front. So you have your right arm reaching forward, your left arm reaching back. Straight line from fingertips to fingertips. This front knee is right over the ankle. And you have heel to arch alignment. So your front heel should be right at the center of that back arch. Gazing towards the front hand. Keeping the torso right between the legs. On an exhale, we'll bring the left hand to the back thigh or behind the back. Right arm flips up, palm flips up, reach up and back. Peaceful warrior, keeping this front knee right over the ankle, gazing up towards the right elbow. Big breath in, and we'll exhale. Come all the way around, cartwheel the hands around. Right forearm comes to the right thigh, or you can bring it down to the ground. Your choice. We'll reach that left arm towards the front of your mat. If you have the right forearm on the thigh, just don't collapse into this. It's not bearing all the weight of your body. You're lightly placing that elbow on the thigh. The right palm is up towards the sky. We'll take one more breath. And exhale, bring the hands down, frame the right foot. Come up onto those back toes. We'll slide the right leg back, down dog. Pedal through the feet. Notice how your right leg might feel a little more tired than the left one now. We'll inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, bend that knee, bring it forward, place between the hands. Again, we pivot on the back foot and rise up, find your warrior two. Left arm now reaches forward, right arm reaches back. You have heel to arch alignment, that front heel is right at the center of the back arch. Gazing towards the left hand, relaxing the shoulders. Pressing into the outer edge of this back foot, the right leg, and all four corners of that left foot. Exhale, right hand to the thigh or behind the back. Left palm flips up. Reach up and back. Gaze up. Keep that front knee bent. And exhale again. We'll come all the way around to your side angle. Forearm on the thigh or bringing it down towards the ground. Gaze up. And exhale, we'll bring both hands down. Frame this foot. Come up onto those back toes. We'll slide it back. You can come straight to down dog or do a chaturanga with me. Exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, find your way to down dog. Pedal through the feet. Come to a place of stillness. Last down dog. Couple deep breaths. Really let that breath flow out of your body. Release something right now. Then go ahead and bring the knees down to the mat. We're going to swing the legs over to one side or the other and come back and sit. Bringing your legs straight out in front of you. Finding a nice straight spine. We're actually going to bend the knees a little bit here, as deeply as you need to bend them. Flexing through the feet, so the toes point up towards the sky. You're just going to reach your arms forward and grab the outsides of your feet. So if you have your feet up nice and close, so you can grab your feet, that is absolutely fine. Folding over these knees. So as you do this, you're feeling this stretch through the back of your body, through your arms. And if it's comfortable for you to have your legs straight and reach, go for it. If your legs are straight, you will feel more of a stretch through the backs of those legs. We're going to switch the hands here. So your left hand's going to come to the outside of the right leg, and your right hand's going to come to the outside of the left leg. If you want your legs straight, you can grab your calves here or even the ankles. So wherever you are, take a deep breath in. We're going to slide this right hand back. So coming to your side, reach it all the way back behind you. Gaze back. And we'll exhale, reach that right hand forward again. The right hand's going to come to the outside of that left calf, ankle, foot, and the left hand's going to reach back. Inhale. Exhale, bring it forward. Cross the left arm over the right one this time. And take a big exhale. And then release that. Come back up to sit. Bending the knees will bring the bottoms of the feet to the mat. Your hands, you can bring them to the ground. Help you scooch back just a little bit. Bringing your sits bones to about the center of the mat. Now, if you have a tender tailbone and sitting on your tailbone is going to be uncomfortable, you can roll your mat and create a little cushion right there where your tailbone is. Or if you have a blanket, it'd be a great place to have a blanket to place there. We're going to come into boat pose. So we'll start by keeping both feet flat on the ground. Bring the hands to the thighs, the backs of your thighs. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Find a straight spine. Then from here, maybe lift up one foot. And we'll place it back down. We'll lift up the left foot. Place it down. And again, right foot. Maybe you come up onto the left toes. You can come back and forth like we did before, or we'll lift both feet up now. You can stay right here with the hands on the thighs, or we're going to slide one hand forward and then the other. Your high boat, holding this. Maybe work to straighten through your legs. Might shake a little bit. Try and keep that straight spine. And then we'll release it. Go ahead and bring the hands to the shins. You can keep your hands on the shins or wrap your arms around them. And just let your forehead fall onto the knees. Take a couple breaths. Curl up into a ball. And we'll come back up. You can reach the arms forward. Nice and slow. We'll roll one vertebrae at a time to come all the way back onto your back. Flat on your back. We'll keep the knees bent. Feet are about hip width apart, pressing all four corners of the feet down. Close the eyes. Take a second to just feel the support of the earth beneath you. You're supported. You're secure, stable, right here on your mat. Your mat, your practice, has your back. And from here, we're actually going to heel toe, the feet out. So you're bringing the outer edges of your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Then opening the knees up, we're going to let both knees fall to the right side. And then swing it over, bring them to the left side. Finding this windshield wiper motion from one side to the other. Releasing the lower back, releasing the hips, your knees. Next time you have your legs on the right side, keep them there. We're going to cross the right ankle over top of the left thigh. Maybe you just have this right here and this feels good enough. Or if you want more, you'll cross that right ankle over the left thigh. And reach reach both arms out to the sides, gazing towards your left side. Bring your palms down to the ground so you feel that security again, that anchor. Take a couple breaths, filling the belly with every inhale and feeling it empty with your exhale. We'll release that right ankle, bring the knees back up and over to the left side now. Maybe keeping them just laying here, or we can cross that left ankle over the right thigh and gaze towards your right side now. Again, keeping the palms on the ground nice and flat. Breathing into the stomach. And just bringing some self-awareness, noticing where you're feeling this pose the most. How does it feel? How does your body feel? Release that. We'll bring the knees back up, facing the ceiling. Bringing the hands to your sides now, palms up towards the sky. We'll go ahead and slide one leg out flat and then the other one. You can snuggle the shoulder blades underneath you a little bit. Maybe lift your head and kind of pull it up so you have a nice long neck. Palms open towards the ceiling. Your feet are hip width apart, and just let the feet fall open to the sides. We're going to take a minute here to just let go. If you want more than 1 minute, you are welcome to pause this video and stay in your Shavasana for as long as you want. Just let go. When you're ready to wake up from this pose, start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, nice and gently waking everything back up. Bend the knees and let them fall to your right side. Coming to lie on your right side, this bottom arm comes underneath the right head, or the right side of your head. And then using your left hand, press your way all the way up. Finding yourself in your Sukhasana like we started. Bring the hands to prayer, bring them to the heart. And I thank you for practicing with me. Wishing you all the love and light. Namaste.